Hey everybody, this is Tammy with Blackhawk County Conservation. I hope you've enjoyed Bird Week at Hartman Reserve Nature Center. Katie asked me to put together a little video about maybe ways that you can make bird feeders at home. So maybe you could kind of look in your kitchen or in the recycling bin, and instead of maybe using a commercial bird feeder, you can make your own with your family during this time. So let me get that out of the way. One of the things that maybe you could make is a bird feeder out of a soy milk container. So that's kind of like what it looks like at the end. So you could either hang it from a hook, or I have mine that I can use a suction cup and hang it on the window. So basically you would start with just your regular soy milk container, and then what I did is I just took a little bit of a box from my recycling bin, and I cut a little rectangle that's 2.5 by 6.5, and then I was able to place that on the silk or soy milk container, and then cut out both sides. So I'd cut that side, cut that side. What I found works the best is a little X-Acto knife, or if you had a utility knife, that would work just as well. And then what you'd also want to do is to poke a hole right here, and then that way you can put a string here and a string here, and then pull it up. So I can kind of show you here. So you could kind of have it hang from like a little suction cup in your window, and that way you can maybe watch the little chickadees come right to your window and get the seed. So you can probably put any kind of like bird seed. I've got black oil sunflower seed there, but you could probably do a mix as well. Another item that you may have just lying around the house would maybe be milk jugs. So you could take a general milk jug. What I usually like to do is to use like the little pokey thing from my toolkit. And then what you can do is just poke a hole, and then start that hole, and then use scissors. And then you can kind of cut out rectangle shapes, circle shapes, whatever you would like. And then for the hanger, you can either use a spiral notebook wire, if you have just an old notebook lying around, or if you've got an old wire clothes hanger. This is what I did here, and then I just bent the ends with the needle nose pliers, and then kind of poked it into holes that I use with a little awl, and then you can put that up as a bird feeder as well. Our third one is more of a finch feeder, so for like the little house finches, purple finches, or goldfinches that you might have in your yard to attract them. So basically it was just a Powerade or Gatorade bottle, some kebab sticks, used or new, and then I just used a pipe cleaner at the top, or you could use any kind of multi-purpose wire as well. So basically this one I turned into a finch feeder, and then maybe you can kind of see here that there's very, very small ports. So I just kind of drilled some very, very small holes, less than maybe 1/2 centimeter, and not very wide, because you're going to be putting thistle seed in there, and that's a very, very tiny seed. So you don't want very big ports for that. So you can kind of put perches there if you would like to. And then the very last one that I made was basically something that I would have put into the compost bin, but I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't made this one for a while. So you can either take an old orange or a grapefruit, that's the half, eat the fruit as usual, and then you can put bird seed in it. So I just used just some floss or yarn, and then a little bead just to kind of jazz it up, and then you can put that out for the little bird. So I'd imagine it's probably going to be chickadees that will come to that feeder. So I hope you've had fun learning about how you can use maybe things around the house, or maybe kind of junk items, to make some bird feeders and put them near your windows, and have something to enjoy out your window. Thanks so much. All right, bye.